about the mycoplasma. What do you know about the mycoplasma? Pratik Chandra.
Mycoplasma is a genetic
Pratik Deepak.
आवाज नहीं आ रही?
Yes, sir.
Today we have to study phytoplasma today. So at first I would like to know from you what are mycoplasma.
Mycoplasma
You have already
is
Bacteria. At back
that take a cell wall around the cell membrane.
cell membrane.
You have already studied mycoplasma in BSc Part 1. Microbiology, you have already studied the general account of the mycoplasma. You have studied one of the disease caused by mycoplasma in your BSc Part 1, little leaf of brinjal. You have already studied little leaf of brinjal caused by mycoplasma in your BSc Botany Part 1. Then
Yes,
what are
sir.
mycoplasmas?
It is a genus of bacteria that take a cell wall around their cell membrane. Genus of bacteria that
Pratik Chandra? Pratik?
Sir, mycoplasma is a phenomenon of the form of bacteria.
Who is answering?
Tarannum. Alias Tarannum.
Tarannum, what are mycoplasma? How will you define mycoplasma?
Sir, mycoplasma is phenomena of form of bacteria. Phenomena caused by the bacteria species.
Hello? Mycoplasma are the smallest living organism. Mycoplasma are the smallest living prokaryotic microorganism. This you must define the term mycoplasma in the way I have defined. Mycoplasma are the smallest living organism on this planet. This mycoplasma are much smaller than the smallest bacteria. Bacteria से बहुत होता है. The mycoplasmas have the credit of being the smallest living organism present on this planet. And mycoplasma are the prokaryotic organisms. Mycoplasma are prokaryotes. They are the monerans. You know that the prokaryotic organisms include archaebacteria, mycoplasma, Rickettsia, and Chlamydia. These are the monerans. These are the prokaryotic organisms include mycoplasma, archaebacteria, bacteria, cyanobacteria, Rickettsia, Chlamydia. These are the prokaryotic microorganisms. And one of them is mycoplasmas. Mycoplasma are the different from the bacteria. There is difference between the bacteria and mycoplasma. Just you have at least some of you have defined just that the mycoplasma are bacteria. Mycoplasma are not bacteria. Mycoplasma are quite different. Mycoplasma are quite different from the bacteria. Although bacteria and mycoplasma all are the prokaryotes, but there is difference between the bacteria and mycoplasma. Mycoplasma are the prokaryotic organisms like bacteria, but they are not bacteria. Mycoplasma are the major difference between the bacteria and mycoplasma is that you know that the bacterial cell has a cell wall consisting of peptidoglycan. The bacterial cell wall, one of the very important character of the prokaryote is that there is presence of a peptidoglycan cell wall. All bacteria have cell wall consisting of peptidoglycan layer. Cyanobacteria as a prokaryotes also have, all prokaryotic organisms have peptidoglycan layer, peptidoglycan cell wall external to the cell membrane. But mycoplasma do not have cell wall. This is the major difference between the bacteria and the mycoplasma. Till now, no such mycoplasma has been reported in which the cell wall is present, which shows that all the mycoplasma lack the cell wall. There is complete absence of the cell wall in the mycoplasma. Mycoplasma do not have any cell wall, and you know that the bacteria and other prokaryotic organisms have cell wall, which chemically consists of peptidoglycan. अब Tarannum, tell me what is since this mycoplasma does not have any cell wall, but I would like to know. I have mentioned here that all the mycoplasma do not have a cell wall. And do you know what is your knowledge about the peptidoglycan? Other prokaryotes have cell wall consisting of peptidoglycan. Then let me, what are peptidoglycans? Tarannum, Nidhi,
Yes, sir.
what is peptidoglycan? What is peptid? You have already studied the prokaryotic organisms in BSc 1.
The main component of the cell wall.
What is
Pepto-
I am not all of us know, all of you know that the peptidoglycan is a cell wall. What is the chemical composition of peptidoglycan? Plants have cell wall. I have also cell wall. So bacteria to plant. They are not
of the cell wall.
but have cell wall. तुम लोगों में सेल वाल है? हेलो? Hello? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Sometime I think that I am not teaching the student of MSc. Sometimes I feel that I am teaching you are now the final year student here. You are going to be the postgraduate. Being a student of postgraduate MSc botany and even a final year student, and you are not I have asked a very simple question: the chemical nature of peptidoglycan, chemistry of peptidoglycan.
समझ नहीं पा रहा है क्वेश्चन को।
Peptidoglycan is different. Plant has also plant cell wall consists of cellulose, but bacteria, the prokaryotic cell wall consists of peptidoglycan. Then what is peptidoglycan? My question is, let me know the chemical nature of what is chemical nature of peptidoglycan. Nidhi, so many times I have discussed all these things in the regular class in your BSc Botany Part 1. You have been my student from the intermediate BSc Botany Part 1. Now you are outgoing student. अब तो चले जाओगे पढ़कर BSc Part 1 BSc 3 years पढ़े, 2 years MSc पढ़ रहे हो. अरे पेप्टिडोग्लाइकान की केमिस्ट्री में पूछे बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन इंटरमीडिएट का स्टूडेंट बताते क्या व्हाट इज पेप्टिडोग्लाइकान. अभी हम व्हाट टू स्पीक ऑफ इंटरमीडिएट स्टूडेंट. Even now there are some students studying in class 9 can tell the chemistry of peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan consists of N-acetyl glucosamine and N-acetyl muramic acid. You know the peptidoglycan consists of alternating layer of N-acetyl glucosamine and N-acetyl muramic acid, and these two layers remain connected by a pentaglycine ring.
सर प्रोनाउंसिएशन समझ नहीं पा रहा है सर। हेप्टोग्लाइसन
N-acetyl glucosamine and N-acetyl muramic acids are the chemical nature of the peptidoglycan layer. Peptidoglycan is the cell wall of prokaryotic cell consists of peptidoglycan, which in turn chemically consists of N-acetyl glucosamine and N-acetyl muramic acid connected together by the pentaglycine ring. So this is the chemistry of the peptidoglycan. I am not concerned, but this peptidoglycan layer is completely absent in mycoplasma. Mycoplasma do not have a cell wall consisting of peptidoglycan. There is complete absence of cell wall. Only the plasma membrane is present. Mycoplasma में cell wall नहीं रहता है. Only cell membrane होता है. ठीक है. Cell wall, the cell membrane is the living boundary of the mycoplasmal cell. Now let us come. Let it. I am not going in detail about the prokaryote, about the chemistry now. Now let us come back to the features of this mycoplasma. देखो mycoplasma where for the first time. Mycoplasma. Just I have told you that mycoplasma. So how will you define the mycoplasma? Are the smallest living prokaryotic organism lacking the cell wall. This is the complete definition of mycoplasma. What are the mycoplasma? Mycoplasma are the smallest. Mycoplasma are the smallest living organism which are prokaryotic in nature and without having any cell wall. You can say that mycoplasma are the smallest prokaryotic living organisms lacking the cell wall. This is the definition of mycoplasma. First time reported Locard and Rox. They were the two scientists, Locard and Rox, who for the first time reported the mycoplasma in the year 1898. 1898. And these two scientists were studying a disease caused in the sheep. And that disease was the pneumonia. Pneumonia-like were being called, they were studying a pneumonia-like disease in bovine sheep, and they Locard and Rox used the term PP yellow. Mycoplasma were earlier known as PP yellow. PP yellow stands for
Pleuropneumonia-like organism.
Pneumonia-like organism.
Yes, pleuropneumonia. Mycoplasma were earlier known as PP yellow. Pleuropneumonia-like organism, and Locard and Rox used the term PP yellow. But later on, in 1929, Nowak used the term. The term mycoplasma came in 1929. 1898 से लेकर 1929 तक उसको PP yellow कहा जाता था. In 1929 में, it was a scientist Nowak who for the first time used the term mycoplasma for these PP yellows, and the mycoplasma were the causal organism of pneumonia-like organism in the animal. And you will be surprised to know that even in case of human beings, mycoplasma also cause a number of diseases in human beings also, like human male infertility, pneumonia, and there are so many diseases. The most important disease caused by the mycoplasma in human being is the infertility in the male, and pneumonia, and they cause a pneumonia in the animals and cattle. And it was you are not required to study the mycoplasmal disease in the animal and human beings. Being a student of botany, you have to study the diseases in the plant, mycoplasmal diseases of the plant. So at first, now let us see the characters you have seen here and the historical background that mycoplasma were for the first time discovered by Nowak and Locard and Rox, and they used the term PP yellow, and later the term mycoplasma came into existence in 1929. And it was Dwight et al. For the first time in 1967. 1967, it was the where also 67 disease were also reported in the plants, and they cause yellow disease in the plants. And it was Dwight et al. Who for the first time reported mycoplasma in the plant in 1967. And now it became very difficult. Now the two words were used. MLO. There are two different words initially. PP yellow and MLO. PP yellow and MLO. Pleuropneumonia-like organisms, and MLO stands for mycoplasma-like organism. Such mycoplasma which were parasitic on the plants and causing disease in the plants were earlier known as MLO, mycoplasma-like organism. This mycoplasma-like organisms, the term MLO was again converted into MLO, standing for the molecule-like organisms. It is important to note here that all these mycoplasma belong to a class